it can potentially kill your consistency. Boundaries is such a scary word for so many people. Don't wait for other people to celebrate you.
You should just know, babe. You should just know. I've been thinking about it, praying for the weekend, make it run away. Looking for reasons for me to skip a play. Sorry if the words I say they cut you deep. I ain't trying to do something that I don't mean. I say I'm done, I'm leaving, and you say don't run.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Let's go put the plug on your phone. Click down below and make your girl nerd. Welcome back to my channel, and if it's your first time seeing my face, welcome. Make sure that after this video you take the time to check out the content that's on my channel. Please make sure that you subscribe. I would really appreciate it. We are currently on road to 3,000 subscribers. I'm definitely planning on doing a giveaway. Make sure that you follow me on all my social media platforms, because that is where I'm going to be announcing all the instructions that you would need to follow to win the giveaway prize. You clicked on this video because you want to stay consistent and you want to know how to balance it out. Just to give you a little bit of context, I am a 9-to-5 employee. I'm a content creator. I'm a master's student. I'm busy with my master's in property law and so many other things. I'm a businesswoman as well. So there's a lot of things that I'm really busy with on the spectrum, but with all of that, I am able to stay consistent, to show up and to actually get things done and be productive. So the first thing you want to make sure that you're doing to be able to achieve consistency and balance in your life, clarity is everything. The first step of being consistent is to know what you want to be consistent for. And this major question is very important to ask yourself and to fully introspect. What matters to me right now? Right? You have to ask yourself that question. In order for you to be consistent, for example, with gym, with work, with school work, or a project, you need to ask yourself this question. What matters to me right now? And once you've established whether it is your career, whether it is your gym life, whether it is a certain project or your studies, then you're able to know that not every single thing in your life has to equal the same time. For example, if gym is your priority and obviously you want to be consistent in that, you need to put things aside. You need to allocate the appropriate time to go to the gym, to meal prep, to make sure that your gym bag is ready to go the following day. Basically just making sure that you are putting in place a system that will make you achieve your goal at the end, which is to be consistent. The second point that we're going to be focusing on is building systems and not habits. Going back to one of my first pointers, I did mention that in order for you to be consistent in whether your career, your project, your studies, your gym life, your health life, you need to equate time and equal time to those things. But not only that, time equal to systems that you need to create. We are not in the system of making habits, but we are in the system of making systems that work. You need to put systems in place. For example, let me give you a practical one that I use for myself. If I know that I'm going to go to the gym the following day, which is a Monday, first I will be making sure that I go to bed very early, setting my alarm, preparing my gym bag. Those are the systems that I've put in place. And meal prep on Sundays, I prepare my gym bag, and I know as soon as that alarm hits, first thing I wake up, I have my green tea, and then I get ready to go to the gym. That is a system. It's not a habit. This is something I continuously do on a daily basis. And once you consistently do something continuously, trust and believe you will be consistent. But consistency equal to systems that you need to put in place and not habits, because habits are in and out. You're not really certain. But what people don't really tell you, at the end of the day, those systems turn into habits that you've created, okay? But we're not starting with the habits to create the systems. We're creating the systems to make sure that it equals to the habits. And next thing you know it, being consistent is not going to be a problem. You're gonna wake up, you know that, listen, Sundays we meal prep, Sundays we prepare our gym bag, and then Monday we get straight to that gym. That's just for an example, but that can still apply in either your career, your study life, or whichever project or whatever you want to be consistent in. The third point is balance through boundaries. I know. Woo! Boundaries is such a scary word for so many people, but let me tell you something. In order for you to have a life that is in balance and you need to be consistent with, you need to set boundaries. I have a lot of my friends that have invited me to so many events while I was doing my 75 hard, and I had to say no, because I understood that in order for me to be consistent with my 75 hard, I had to set boundaries. And in turn, it prevented them from actually inviting me to events, because they have an understanding that, hey, Kgopotjo has a goal, she's busy with her 75 hard. And for those people that know 75 hard, you don't have any rest days. So that meant that I needed 75 days to myself and setting boundaries. Not only that, when I can see my friends, I will be able to communicate in time. But in that, I've set out boundaries that I have put in place. We started with being consistent in knowing what you want to be consistent with, putting up those systems. Once you have those systems, you need to set those boundaries, because you cannot just go with the wind, okay? Life doesn't work like that. If you want to be consistent, if you want to have a balanced life, you have to make sure that you set boundaries in place. And boundaries are beautiful. Say it with me. Boundaries are beautiful. Boundaries are meant to make sure that you are productive, you are consistent, and you have a life that is balanced. And once you have those boundaries in place, it's going to be easier for you to set time for work, set time for gym, and for your family and friends, because there has to be a balance. Every day you can't be focusing on your work, on your project. You need to have time for yourself and time for your social life as well. So balance has to have boundaries set in place. So if it's a no, say a no, and that no has to have a reasoning behind it. Hey, listen, I can't come to this event because it's on a Sunday, and usually Sundays I meal prep. How about we try next week Saturday? Saturdays, I'm able to go to the gym in the morning and I'm done with all my activities, and after that I'm available. That way you have time for your goals, which is, for example, if you want to be consistent at the gym, you go to the gym in the mornings or in the afternoons, and then after that you're able to give your time to your family or your friends. Now, your fourth point is to track and celebrate your small wins. It is very important, and I want to tell you this for free. During my 75 hard, for those that follow me, I put up stickers from day 1 to day 75. Each and every single day I would take them down, and I told myself that after every 30 days I'm going to celebrate myself. And the celebration was to actually go for a sports massage, to thank my body, thanking my body for sustaining me through those 30 days, thanking for my body for carrying me. Because let me tell you something, working out twice a day, every day, consistently, every single day without stopping takes a toll on my body. So I kept track. I would weigh myself and I would say, okay, this is how much we've done this week. If I'm planning on losing 1 kg per week or 1 kg after 2 weeks, this is how I'm able to track it down. Okay, this is what you're doing, that is good. This week, this is what you ate, that way you were able to lose weight. This week is what you ate and you gained weight, and then you're able to track that down, and then you're conscious of what not to do and what to do. And once you know what to do, it will be easier for you to be consistent in that regard. It's so important to celebrate. Don't wait for other people to celebrate you. Don't wait for other people to notice. Be the first person to say, listen, tap yourself on the shoulder and be like, baby girl, you did it. You woke up, you showed up. And it was so important for me to do that on a daily basis. Showing up every day and tapping myself on the shoulder and be like, you went to the gym today, you worked out outside, you read 10 pages of a book. Not a lot of people do that. You're just the 1%. And it's very important. You do not want to be discouraged, because one thing about discouragement, it can potentially kill your consistency. And you and I don't want to be those people that are doing things that out of ignorance or just go with the wind, okay? We don't go with the wind. Over here, we put systems that will eventually become habits. Very important. Boundaries, very important. Track and make sure that you celebrate yourself. The last point on this video is rest is part of the plan. I know I did mention that during my 75 hard I didn't rest, and that was part of the challenge. But now that I'm done, I understand the importance of rest. Rest is very important, and I don't want to lie to you guys. I think one thing that I really genuinely didn't like about 75 hard is the fact that you didn't have any rest days, okay? But I knew that, and I was prepared mentally to make sure that I don't rest. But now that I'm done with my 75 hard challenge, I understand the importance of rest. Rest, rebooting, restarting is very important when you want to be consistent and to balance your life. You don't want to always go. Every day cannot be go. Every day we cannot be, no. For example, now that I'm done with my 75 hard, I know that I have to work out 5 times a week or 6 times max. I have to at least have a day or 2 days to rest my body. This is also very good because you give a chance for your muscles to settle, to grow, to be juicy, and to just everybody knows the importance of rest, okay? Rest can do a lot for you, for your mind, for your body, and just for yourself in general. So don't feel bad if you want to take a nap. Don't feel bad if Saturday or Sunday you don't want to go to the gym. It's okay. For example, I know that as long as out of that week I've worked out 5 times a day, I'm okay. I'm not really strict on it being from Monday to Friday. There are days during the week where I don't feel like it, and let me tell you something, I'm not gonna force it. No, we are not in the business of forcing things, okay? But I know at the back of my mind I need to make sure that throughout this week, 5 days out of 7 days, I need to be active. I need to be at the gym. I need to move my body, and that's very important for me. Let's do a recap. First thing first, get clear on your priorities. Second thing, build systems and not just habits. Once you build those systems, they will become habits. Habits are very important because once you get in the habit of something, you do it unconsciously. And what you need is good habits, not bad ones. You want to unconsciously go to the gym. But in order for you to do that, you need to put systems in place. Third point, protect your balance with boundaries. Very important. Say it with me. Boundaries are good. Boundaries are beautiful. And boundaries are beneficial to you. It's okay to have them. Fourth point, track and celebrate your small wins. You deserve it. You work so hard. You deserve it. Don't feel bad. Take a nap. Go for a spa massage. Thank your body. Thank yourself because you've put in the work. The last and final point, remember, rest is part of the plan. All right, guys, I hope with those 5 major strategic points that I've shared with you, you get to implement them in your life, and hopefully you and I will be on track with being consistent and make sure that our life is also balanced. I'm already there, but I just want you to know that you can also do it. It's not impossible to stay consistent as long as you are clear with your priorities, you rest, you have boundaries, you have systems in place. Then life is gonna be rosy, my darling. I promise you, it does get better. With that said, please make sure that you subscribe and like this video. Comment down below and let me know which other videos you'd like me to touch on or which other topics you'd like to hear from me. I love and I absolutely enjoy reading your comments and also replying to them. Thank you so much for your support. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I really hope that with this video you can make your life better and you can transform it to stay consistent and to have a balanced life. Let's go put the plug on your phone, click down below and make your girl know. Bye.